Welcome to our channel of folkloric Scots lore. Let me share with you the legend of A Tale of the Glenurghurt Fairy Clan. Found within the lush and misty glens of Glenurghurt, nestled beneath the towering peaks of the Highlands, there lives a secretive and enchanting clan of fairies. Known as the Glenurghurt Fae, these beings are protectors of the forest and all its creatures, from the ancient pines to the timid deer grazing at twilight. Visitors to Glenurghurt often hear whispers of their existence, a shimmer of light at dusk, a melodic laugh carried by the wind, or an inexplicable sense of warmth when surrounded by the beauty of the glen. But these fairies are not merely beings of whimsy. They uphold the sacred code of the forest, a set of rules that demand respect for nature. Those who follow the code might receive the fairies' blessings, but those who defy it face their wrath. The Traveller's Tale. It is said that one summer's evening, a traveller named Ewan, weary from his journey, stumbled into the heart of Glenurghurt. He was a man of the city, unaccustomed to the wild and untamed beauty of the glen. As he set up camp beneath a pine tree, he paid little mind to the land he trod upon. Carelessly, he tore wildflowers from their roots to lay a makeshift bed, frightened away a majestic stag that had come to drink from a nearby stream, and tossed scraps of food onto the pristine forest floor. Unbeknownst to Ewan, the fairies had been watching him. From their hidden perches among the leaves and moss, they saw his disrespect and whispered among themselves. "Shall we teach him a lesson?" asked one. "Or grant him a chance to redeem himself?" another countered. That night, as Ewan lay by his fire, a soft, glowing light began to dance through the trees. The light grew brighter and brighter until it formed into a figure, tiny, no taller than a blade of grass, but radiant with an ethereal glow. It was Eowulf, the eldest of the Glenurghurt fairy clan. "You dare to tread upon our sacred land with such disregard," she said, her voice as sharp as the wind. "Do you know where you are, traveller?" Ewan, startled and humbled by the sight, stammered, I meant no harm. I did not know." Eowulf's eyes narrowed. "Ignorance is no excuse, but we are not without mercy. If you can prove your heart is pure, you may yet leave unscathed. If not, you will find the forest less forgiving." A test of character. Eowulf vanished, leaving Ewan in the eerie silence of the forest. As dawn broke, the fairies set their test. A young deer approached Ewan, its leg caught in a thorny bramble. The traveller saw its plight but hesitated, fearing the sharp thorns. Yet something stirred within him, a flicker of compassion. Tentatively, he knelt and freed the creature, tearing his own hands in the process. The fairies watched from the shadows, their whispers growing softer. "He has shown kindness," one said, but the test was not yet over. Ewan, now wary of his surroundings, came upon a crystal-clear pool later that day. Thirsty and weary, he knelt to drink, only to notice the delicate flowers growing along its edge. Remembering Eowulf's warning, he cupped his hands to drink without disturbing the blooms. As the sun set, Ewan felt the air change. The forest seemed alive with whispers and rustling leaves. Eowulf reappeared, her glow gentler this time. "You have shown that your heart can honor the forest. For this, the Glenurghurt fairy clan will grant you a single wish, the curse and the blessing." Grateful, Ewan thought deeply before making his wish. "I wish for the wisdom to always respect the natural world, so I may never again bring harm to the beauty around me." Eowulf smiled, a rare and radiant expression. "Your wish is granted, traveller. Carry this wisdom with you, for it is a gift more valuable than gold." Ewan left Glenurghurt a changed man, carrying with him a new-found reverence for nature. The fairies watched him go, content in their decision. But not all tales of the Glenurghurt fairy clan end so kindly. For those who persist in their disrespect, poachers who steal life from the forest, loggers who cut trees without care, an ominous fate awaits. It is said that those who violate the code of the forest are cursed with endless misfortune. Their crops fail, their journeys are plagued by accidents, and the whispers of the fairies haunt their every step. As a legacy of respect, when travellers to Glenurghurt visit, they speak of the fairies, recognizing the delicate balance of nature that they protect, with some visitors leaving small offerings such as wild berries, a sprig of heather, or a whispered prayer of thanks to show respect, remembering to tread lightly and mindful of the glen's delicate balance. For those who visit with an open heart, the Glenurghurt fairy clan might still bestow their blessings, a safe journey, or even a whispered secret of the forest's magic. But remember, the fairies do not forgive easily. The code of the forest stands eternal, as do the guardians who enforce it. So tread carefully, dear traveller, for you walk not alone in the glens.